Yeah, absolutely. So, again, key TMH. All right.
It's too big. It's too big.
You could put, like, the numeral 2 or something, and then just type out M, or type out MY, and then put an emoji heart. Anyway, FTWin sweeps through the competition once again, able to find the picks when necessary at the beginning, already creating a 2-down situation, and now getting set up here on Inkblot on accounting one of these very lockout-heavy maps. And this is one of the maps where it is very easy to set up a lockout because a lot of the positions you need are very close to the zone.
Alright, I think we need to have a discussion about lockouts one day, but either way, the armor is popped on Key to My Heart, and they are going to be moving forwards right now. Cloud is popped, but Mika does get taken out early, so it's going to be a 3-4 situation. Jared's going to need to win this engagement, but he does. Very, very crucial. I believe that was a jump out, unsure from which team from. It looks like it's a 2v2 situation right here. As long as Bertie goes down, this could be good. Right now, it's Jack vs. Jared, and Jared is putting on a monster performance right now to try and turn this around for Key to My Heart. As long as they're able to move back in zone, which they are going to recap it. So that amazing performance from Jared to turn that around in such an individualistic way. And Shaq dropping early, or Shot going down, and Joe moving on to zone. They're going to try and turn this, and actually it could be turned right here.
Could be turned around. Versity's able to find one here, and now it's looking for the second here onto the CDS player. Might be able to find it, or actually just bully the CDS player away. Of course, that is Jared on the other side of the map in blue. But well done. That buys enough time for FTWin to come back in, find their positions here, and be ready for the engage coming in from Key to My Life.
Key to My Heart is now pushing in right now. They have the bomb rush at the ready, but Jared does get taken out early. The armor is also popped from FTWin, so I doubt that I doubt that Key to My Heart are going to be moving in anytime soon against an armor with no member of their own. They do, however, now have 3 specials at the ready. They're just waiting on that cloud, and they have a full 4 specials, and they're going to be actually popping everything to try and move back into the zone now.
Joe set up here, trying to prevent the player from dropping down. He's actually doing a good job of it, able to stall for enough time, waiting for that armor to go on down, but it looks like it's not quite enough. 2 down for FTWin right now, and Biscuits kind of trying to dive around this tower, around the center stack here. Now has the Inkjet to try to bully some of these firms away, and actually, the rest of FTWin able to sweep back in, take back control of the zone, 3-down situation, and they're looking for the knockout right here.
This could easily be the knockout here, K-Bite. It's only 10 points left. And Key to My Heart, nowhere to be seen. They're nowhere in. But, oh, Joe Chad just gets completely caught off guard. Doesn't see Jared dropping down, but not enough time. That was unfortunate. It looked like Jared might be able to do something, but there just wasn't enough time there.
Not quite enough time. By the way, the team name is actually Key to My Love.
Oh. Well, oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some adjustments here. Let's go to my L. Oh, actually, I don't know if they'll appreciate me calling them Key to My L. All right. We got this. Scuff stream. I'm copying K. Oh, there we go. Key to My Love. My bad. That sounds like Mart. More normality. What do we think about this?
Again, very nice to see that Winners Finals is not getting RNG'd to terrible maps.
Yes.
Or at least the players are going to be happy with these, right? Personally, I don't care.
I mean, I don't know. Watching Capturing Fish was very boring in my opinion, but either way.
By the way, so the Japanese team just beat Sonder.
Right.
So Jelly Japanese team, Kintama, so they will now go up against Radiance. I was originally thinking we might be able to stop them.
I feel like it's probably going to be waiting too long if we do. I guess with the...
Well,
so, okay, yeah, they have such a long wait on the other side.
On the other side of the bracket anyway.
I guess we'll see what they go for. But either way, we are going to be starting this next match now, so... We'll see about that very soon. But either way, we do have FTWin going into their next match against Key to My Love. And yeah, FTWin, strong performance so far. I think this is really looking to be, honestly, the best FTWin have ever looked. And I mean, you know... Yeah, that could be pretty obvious. Teams improved over time, but I mean, the gap between them and a lot of other teams is looking pretty good as they've been doing really, really well here. And we'll have to see if that continues as they go over to a double armor composition on this Mako Mart.
Double armor composition, and all the meanwhile, Zera's on the bamboo, actually switching over to that. Being a little bit more mobile here, especially on Mako Mart, I think is going to be very big. And now, again, FTWin cluster around with 3 members. Inkjet shot lands onto Zera's, and FTWin, again, finds the opening they're looking for.
They find the exact opening they're looking for. It's a classic FTWin opening, and they have one of their ink armors already at the ready. So with that second one coming online, they're going to be able to do a lot. They will have the Cloud, but not the Inkjet. So we're going to have to see how they're going to be able to deal with this, because I really like this Bomb Rush, just being so far away, putting on so much pressure, and that's going to be key to my love now moving in thanks to that. However, FTWin was on the side, still putting on a lot of pressure and, ripping off the armor, will actually do a lot here and force my key to my love member to just stay back and wait for another situation to go in. It looks like they might be able to find out Shaq on the side, but no, they don't. However, Bertie does go down in another place in time, and it looks like that will be key to my love eventually getting control, but FTWin could turn this.
Shaq, jump out, please. Thank you. Shaq was kind of caught there, well in enemy territory. But as you mentioned, Key to My Love able to take care of business here. Now Kyo just rolling on forward here, interrupting any bit of momentum that Key to My Love just had. And there you'll notice the purple team scramble. 3-down situation now for them. Again, FTWin in an instant switches it back in their favor.
And I think this is a much nicer map for them to do that sort of thing. We saw earlier against Stream, they weren't able to do that on those sort of maps against those sort of competition. Mart is a very easy map to just get back in, especially for these weapons. Armor's being chained very, very nice. So the members of FTWin can keep playing aggressively as they do, and they take out Jared. That's going to leave them up a member. However, Bomb Rush and Armor still ready on the side of Key to My Love. So if they're able to get Jared back in quickly, they have a chance here. But it's one chance, and it has to be quick, and that's why it's going off now.
Inkblot comes on through here. Kyo gets the trade onto Key there on that side. FTWin holds on to zone for the time being. Shaq still, actually, we're kind of engaged in a CDS duel. Now, a couple of teammates here from Key to My Love going to surround Shaq. Shaq going to go down here. Now, Kyo stepping on forward, able to find one of the burst bombs here onto Mika. Going down there, though, as perhaps a little bit of an overextension. Almost doesn't even matter because now 3 ticks of timer here left to go. Key to My Love really needs to paint the zone, but they're getting outpainted here as Zeras can't put out the ink, and that's FTWin taking game 2.
Did Bursty just paint out like 5 people? Is that what I just watched? Guys.
Well, no. That was, hang on. That was like Key and Zeras versus Bursty and Kyo or something like that. Or
no, it wasn't in yet. It was only Bursty for a split second.
I'm recording the overhead on this one, so we can go back and watch it.
Nice. I am actually interested to see that.
But, I mean, I think it was more or less the Bamboo campaign.
Right.
Or campaign as well as a junior can. Like, it was actually a 2v2 in pain at the very end.
Okay. Well, either way, I was going to say, either way, it looks like Key to My Love want to stick with the same composition. Very, very fast kind of A-button presses, if that's anything to go off. However, we might see Jared go back to the T-Tech as we saw earlier on this map. I wouldn't be too surprised considering Inkjet is very strong on this map compared to many others in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Again, able to just pop on up, go on over to your opponent's plat, an area that you oftentimes can't really reach at all, and interrupt a lot of whatever it is your opponents really want to do. Definitely expecting Biscuit to go for those and interrupt whatever it is that Zeras is really looking for. So splat zones on Goby Arena is coming up here. As previously mentioned, actually Key going over to the K-Pro.
Okay.
So opting for a little bit less paint in favor of a little bit more range and perhaps a little bit more of that, overlook, fall off damage onto Sniper.
Definitely reminding me of what FTWin were going for earlier. Rather than going for, the compositions that they think are better in the situation, they're going back to comfort. They're going back to what they like to play, and I respect that. I think in a reverse sweep situation is the best thing to do. They do actually find Bursty early. That's very, very good for them. However, it gets traded. Mika now goes down, but so does Shaq. It's only Kyo, which is left out a bit of a bad situation here, and Biscuit firing off the Inkjet. But Biscuit firing off the Inkjet finds how many on the overhead came off?
Well done there to Biscuit. Kyo is back on the other side as well, able to clean that one up and surrounding that last member alive. And so FTWin, again, in these teammate situations, they're targeting a single member, they're taking out that single member, and then they're effectively able to just move on to whatever it is they want to do next. Always have the squid advantage in any given interaction. Now they take the lead. Incomer Booyah Bomb coming in for Key to My Love. Kyo on a nasty flank on the backside. Be watching out for that to come on through here as FTWin continues to stall for a little bit more time. Mika goes down, which means a little bit more of that offensive presence. And now Kyo comes around a little bit too late. It's only Jared, the last one up here on the CDS, is probably going to have to jump on away here very shortly. Come on, Jared, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just kind of go for the pick, because it's definitely doable, and that's what Jared does. Jared finds Kyo, and now can go back in from the angle. I sometimes think I'm just going to say very shortly here, jumping out is overrated. But either way, he does go onto them very, very aggressively. Panicked in the last 10 ticks of the game. So FTWin might be able to still hold it here. But the pain coming out from Jared is doing so much. Jared is actually doing so much in this situation. But it looks like the jumps will get punished by Shaq. And key to my love, not able to follow up on Jared's monster individual play. And that is going to be FTWin taking winners finals 3-0, cementing themselves in the winner side of grand finals.
That was fast.
Yep. That was.
I think a large part of that, I hate to call this one out, but I think it goes along with the point that I want to make here. Zeraz actually didn't get a single pick that game. Right. And I think that's largely not necessarily because Zeraz is a bad player or something like that, but it is because FTWin was moving way too fast around the map, including not even just Goby Arena, but on Mako Mart as well. They were just cruising. Even on Inkblot, they were cruising. They were always running around, doing something different. That E-leader is going to be something that is going to be very good, I think, in an anchor matchup. But I think, in that vacuum. But when you put that E-leader versus Nautilus, CDS, Tri-Slosher Jr., it can't land a shot, right? There are very few situations where that CDS is going to, or that E-leader, is going to actually be able to land shots, which is just unfortunate and something that, you aren't really expecting. But FTWin just playing that so beautifully as well.